What's up, YouTube? This is Dark Moon Tamer here, and I just want to say good morning because I'm doing this basically in the morning. For the first order of business, I just want to give out a shout out to Mr. Jaden Storm. I recently saw your video on YouTube, and thank you for the shout out. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me as well, and I think you're a really awesome person, and that's why today I'm giving it a shot. You gave me a shot at this, so here I go. Today's episode revolves around this is my contest for a 200 subscribers Vanguard giveaway, if I'm not mistaken. What you asked us to do was name off the top 5 cards, clans, or decks from the new set set 14 Brilliant Strike. Well, that's what I'm giving you today. These are my top 5 clans that I think that are the least and the best in the set. So here goes. Wish me luck. Number 5. I would have to definitely say Gold Paladins. Gold Paladins, reason why. So far, they have absolutely been broken ever since they first came out in set 6 with Ezel. But because of Grand Dazzle Scissors, I think he personally, I know there's a lot of people that would be running Grand Dazzle Scissors because of his ability to unlock units without, all that kind of stuff. So with his ability to unlock, but as long as you counterblast 2 or 3 cards, and Soul Blast, as far as I'm concerned, if I got that mixed up, I'm totally sorry about that. But I think this card is going to make a huge comeback for Gold Paladins, seeing as though we already got a Break Ride. And on top of that, we have a Cross Break Ride for Gold Paladins and a Quinton Wall. So to me, Gold Paladins have got a little power up, but not a very big one. But only because Grand Dazzle's Ezel Scissors is now leading the charge on Gold Paladins, whether people like it or not, until set 15 comes out, which will be in September, and hopefully by then I get my license for this shit. Anyways, so that's the only information I can give you on Gold Paladins, seeing as though I never had much of a chance of getting to know the clan personally. Okay, number 4, Narukami. The only thing that Narukami so far has is from the trial decks, but if I have a card that actually shows my proof for once. The only thing that is awesome about Narukami is that now we have a Break Ride in it and a Cross Break Ride. But then we're gonna get a new Break Ride. I think it's called Eradicator Chain Ignition Dragon. It's a dragon that involves a chainsaw, basically. So it's basically Freddy, or not Freddy. Who else is a masked murderer that uses a chainsaw? Oh yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of type of dragon. And then on top of that, we already got Tempest Bull Dragon coming into set. And for what I can understand about his effect is that you retire your rear guards and your opponent's rear guards, and for each one that gets to be retired, that Tempest Dragon gets like 2,000 or 5,000 for each one. I don't know. I got those completely confused. And also another thing we got from set 12 is this little guy right here, Eradicator Valiant Saber Dragon Reversed. Sorry, I have a hard time speaking such tons, so on that one. And so this little guy has helped a lot with Eradicator units up the ass. I mean, seriously. All you have to do is discard or choose 2 of your rear guards with Eradicator in their names and lock them. Counterblast 2. And then your opponent chooses 2 of his rear guards, retire them, and this unit gets 10,000 power for each one. And now on top of that, it gets a cross ride ability up the ass. So yeah, for once I finally got that chance to bust this book out and just look at my reverse cards and support my claim on Narukami's for a little bit. So Anyways, if I got those confused, the Break Ride and Tempest's Bull Dragon skill, I'm really sorry about that. I just, like I said, I didn't have much chance to study all this. There's a ton of things going on. And my throat's clogging up, so hold on 1 second. Fuck. Okay. Sorry. Number 3. And this is going to be a very huge impact. Kagero. Now, Kagero has been a very ancient clan in Vanguard so far. It started in Child's Act number 2, and then it surpassed from 1, 2, 5, and then set 11 for further support for Steel Dragons. So, personally, I find Kagero's very quite interesting, considering the fact that the fact that Kai uses a Dragonic Overlord unit, that which got me more intrigued with the clan itself. But that's far from what I'm going to have to say. What Kagero now has in set 14 is a new reverse unit that is up the chain. It's going to actually bite you and fuck you and so hard, so on, up the ass. It's going to kill you and make you bleed to death. Reason why? Dauntless. Dauntless Reverse is a very dangerous card according to what I read about it. And pretty soon I will obtain it myself, so I'll have more understanding about this. What I understand so far is that it's a cross break ride in set 14 for Kageros. Dauntless Drive Dragon has been in it, so not much to be said on that one. And also, and pretty much, its skill is when you reveal. Okay, it gets 3 skills accordingly. If you combine the cross break right on top of its skill, yeah, that's gonna get this one here. But this skill is off the chain, personally. You take a grade 1 when you drive check a grade 1 or higher Kagero unit. You can retire one of your opponent's rear guards, and your dragon gets 3,000 power for each one, if I'm not mistaken. So if you draw at least a grade 1 at first, you can retire their rear guard and you get the 3,000 power. If you drew a grade 2 or 3, then you get to destroy another one. That dragon gets 3,000. So that's like 6,000 power critical up the ass on that one. So, and also there's slight chances on critical triggers. That is the ideal ability for, Death Spiral. As if, at least that's what I remember from the episode, is this ability. I don't know, I gotta rewatch that episode and see what the spell was, I'm sorry. If I got that all mixed up, I apologize. Like I said, I'm not very much into Gold Paladins, Narukami's, and Conquerors. I just think these are the clans that might do the trick for set 14. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that might be the case. And my English for some reason is fucking up royally, so I'm sorry about that. Number 2. This is where I can talk about my clan freely. Genesis. The reason why Genesis is because of Minerva. Minerva is going to hit the chain big time. I mean, have you not seen that skill? If she... Well, actually, it's a very risky one if you think about it. Because you have to counterblast certain number of cards, and you have to soul blast a certain number of cards from your soul to make her stand back up. So, it's like an X stay on the soul, but I guess that's what supports is there's Cider, Jupiter, and the Regalia. The beginning of Regalia came out, last month. So with Angelica, I think it might hit the chain big time when the extra boosters for Waltz of the Goddess comes out in English. Maybe next year or something like that. Hopefully. But, what I love about Genesis the most is that it soul charges, which almost matches my playstyle. Seeing as though I run Silverthorn's Pale Moons, they both rely on soul charging, but with two different concepts. Genesis does soul blasting for their own from the soul to add their skills. Pale Moons, they call units. You can put one unit in the soul and call another unit from the soul to the rear guard. Basically, that combines multiple attacks, while this one just destroys or does anything as it please. So, Genesis to me is a very broken clan. I mean, I'll actually show you. There are several different subclans in these decks. Take this one for example. Fortuna. What she requires is Soul Blast Ring. She gets 5,000 power, but with a Soul Blast Ring, another Soul Blast for 3 cards, every time you drive check a grade 1 or a greater, you can either discard that one and do another drive check. So I think Genesis has definitely evolved from Oracle think tanks big time as the new Oracles. I find this very amusing. Very much amusing. Indeed. God damn. Been having a rough edge these days. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about Genesis, per se. Now, for number 1, and to me, this is what I'm mostly obsessed about. I think Royal Paladins are going to take more on the cake. Because the reason why, Ashley Reverse. Ashley Reverse is a very broken card. Main reason why is because you counterblast 1, and you lock a unit from your rear guard with Jewel Knight in their name, retire your opponent's rear guard, and then superior call your unit from your hand, or I think it's from deck or hand. I think it's from the hand, but still. So that makes you add superior calls. And not only that, with linking Jewel Knight's skill, when another grade 3 or greater Royal Paladin with Jewel Knight in their name is placed on the Vanguard circle, you can do a superior call on any Jewel Knight. So to me, Jewel Knights are not only getting a strong support, but they're also going to be even more deadlier due to the fact that Ashley is a cross break ride. So basically, there's going to be 1, 2, 3. So far, if I'm not mistaken, 4. There are going to be 4 cross break rides in this set, and that's the Gold Paladins, Genesis, Royal Paladins, and Kagero, as far as I can recall. But I might be wrong. But anyways, to me, Royal Paladins is one of my 3 main clans that I run. One of them is Pale Moons, Genesis, and Royal Paladins. And that's why I think I speak so highly of Genesis and Royal Paladins. Well, because of Misaki and Korin Tatsunagi. And I feel like each clan has a special meaning to you. Royal Paladins, I think everyone's going to be running Royal Paladins personally just because of Ashley Reverse's skill. But I might be wrong, because seeing as though they have a new Royal Paladin Dragon, shit, what that card name is? It's like a planetary dragon or some shiny dragon, whatever the hell it is. It's a new ride chain for a new dragon, so I might be totally wrong about that. But what I'm focusing on mainly is about the Jewel Knights themselves. Jewel Knights have made a huge debut in set 10, but they got even more for support for set 14. So to me, any reverse unit is good as in my book. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about these top 5 clans, and hopefully if this makes a little bit more sense, and if I'm mistaken in some of them, I'm sorry. I do apologize. My throat's been fucking killing me, and I'm sorry if my words are a little bit scrambled, seeing as though I have like a stuffy nose and shit like that, so I'm so sorry about that. Anyways, this is Dark Moon Tamer. I gotta get ready to go to work and go and enjoy my day now, and hopefully things will go a little better. So, you guys have a great day, and keep up doing what you're doing, and remember, just be yourself always, and, just do you. Don't follow anybody else's trend, just follow your own. Anyways, this is Dark Moon Tamer signing off, and have a great day. And Mr. Storm, I hope I hear from you soon. So, I'll talk to you guys later.